Good morning, Sydney. Welcome to Sydney Motorsport Park out in Eastern Creek. We're here for the BYD Tech Day. Come with me and we'll see what it's all about. So it's currently just in Sydney. I think they're going to eventually do it in all states. So I know some of you, or obviously not all of you, are from Sydney, so I'm going to show you around and see what you'll be expecting. Alright, so I'm pretty sure they make it the same as all events. So once you come in, I'll flip the camera around. So you just register in there. There's tea and coffee over here. Then for us in Sydney, there's a shuttle bus over here, or you could walk down over that way towards the pit lane where the cars are, and we can get up on the racetrack. So we have registered. We've got our VIP pass here, so really looking forward to it, so let's go. By the way, we're also testing this new microphone today, so if you could let me know what you think about the quality, the audio quality, that would be great. So we've taken the scenic route to come over here. We've walked over, and this is pretty much what you see. I'll turn the camera around. This is what's on display. Alright, so we're starting from the left to the right. So you'll see over here the Denza Z9GT. Then you've got the Yangwang U9, a Sea Lion 7 and a Seal over there. So I'll come across, I'll show you around the Z9GT. So I don't know if the music's too loud. I may have to mute it and do a voiceover, but this is the Z9GT. Alright, so let's get in this Z9GT. You may recall I've done this overseas before, but here it is in Sydney. So this is inside the Z9GT. There is a side mirror here, that's a camera. That's the front dash. Big screen, another screen over here. Very luxurious. And I actually have massage seats here going through my back at the moment. Very nice. And this one here looks like it's the hybrid version, which is the one that we might get in Australia. 53 kilometers, 97% state of charge, you can do over 1,000 kilometers. And electronic door over here, push this and the door should open. Over here we've got the Yangwang U9. The car that jumps. You've seen it all over the internet. Here it is in the flesh. What I think of it, it is a very good looking car. Very low slung, lots of carbon. So for the ones that love carbon fiber, look at that back. It's carbon fiber everywhere. Alright, I think we're going to see the U9 do some moves, so let's look.
you think, guys?
That was awesome.
Pretty cool.
I love that.
Getting the U9. My body's not built for this. Oh, this is nice. Definitely can't see across from the top, but wow, this is very nice. How do I look? Imagine this as a Zapped car. Whew. Let me close this button right here. Yeah, I could get used to this. I'll bring the camera inside in a moment, but this is a walk around the front. It's a very tight interior, but very, very comfortable. Wow. It does feel like a very long car as well. So I can see one cup holder. Alright, this is the U9, so buttons up here to open and close the door, controls, steering wheel, that's what you see on the dash. Let me move the camera up. So one phone charger, cup holder, and that's pretty much it. Here is your 30-second preview, so there you go. Very, very nice. I feel humbled and privileged to be able to get in this car. So there's a My Plate ad here that actually was showing our old number plate on our Golf. There it is. Alright, so if you are driving any of these cars, it's just for adults only, no passengers, so kids have to sit around the side or sit towards the side. They can't get in as passengers. They do have Sea Lion 6 and 7s over there for you guys to sit as passengers as a family though if you want. So that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to give the Shark 6 a go myself, but yeah, no passengers.
Alright, so this is a fully electric EV. Very nice package BYD's put on here, I'm very impressed. Alright, so we're doing a brake and swerve exercise here today. Alright, so we're doing a bit of an acceleration up here. We'll then do a U-turn onto the main straight. We'll do an ABS brake system. I won't go too hard, obviously the kids are in the back, so I'll just ease into that one. And then we'll do a brake and swerve exercise too. So, nice little experience here on the main straight of the City Motorsports Park. Alright, do a U-turn here. ABS experience here, so these blue cones will start, and then we'll do a bit of a break up here at this next experience. Right. Good brakes. Alright, that's an ABS brake. Alright, and we'll do the brake and swerve up here also. There we go. That's it, going back into the pit lane.
So here is a BYD Blade battery. This bit here is the onboard charger. And this is a 1.5 litre hybrid engine and a 12 volt battery here. And then over this side, this is just a full EV, so other one was hybrid. Thermal.
We've been used to
So this side is where the Denza vehicles and the Fangcheng Bao vehicles are at. There's a Z9GT driving around showing you tank turns, as you can see down there. Here are the Denza vehicles, we'll show you that in a moment. And here's some end cap details on the Shark 6 that's been smashed. Now, over here, what's happening here are these ones here. These are the activities you can do here. So that's a Z9GT, the Shark 6 and the B5, and then the different BYD vehicles down the bottom. So this is the Z9GT getting out of a parking spot. So this is the Denza D9. This is the car that we've shown you before overseas. I think this one is coming to Australia. So this is MPV, or a people mover, luxury van, I guess, for better use of words. So you'll find that it is more on the, it's not as wide, but it is higher. So it's probably more equivalent to the likes of your Toyota Velfire or Toyota Alphard type vans. Definitely not as wide as the Zeekr 009 from at least initial looks. So they're 235/60 R18 wheels on this spec, and it's the same at the back as well. So I'll get in a moment and we'll have a look. The Denza D9 people mover. So there's a button down here, electronic button here to close the door. There you go. And then push the button again. Or electronic. So let me show you the seats at the front. So this is it. Mind you, it's reclined quite forward, but it is quite nice. They definitely feel more like a couch, very flat across over here, heated and ventilated as well. This is the big screen. Here's what you see on dash. So it's 77% from what I can see for this car here. And that's pretty much at my eye level, that's the driving position. So you do have to look down over here for your speedo. Doesn't look like there's a heads-up display, not at least in this spec, and I'm not too sure if there's any speeds or anything that shows here, but it definitely does show over here, and it is more like a traditional car because there's no heads-up display. As I said, that's based on this spec. I don't know if there's a top spec that does have a heads-up display, but you do need to look down. It's more like a traditional car. Other than that, you've got your mirror, two big glass roofs as well, and let's go check out the back. Also, there's no electronic doors or anything from what I can quickly see at a glance over here. So it's manual doors and Dyne audio as well for the sound system. Also, in terms of getting out of the car, you are actually quite high from here, and it also does look like the door does go quite low. So, got to watch out on those angled curbs in Australia. There is a chance that you might hit something. Anyways, here is the rear. So let's check it out. So jumping in, I might move this pillow out of the way. So you can see on the side over here, I think these are cup holders and a little tray. They can fold out over here. It's just on the one side. Holds 15 kilograms from what I can see. And then, let me move my bag out of the way as well. So that's pretty much the space we're working with. It's quite comfortable. Let's see, how do we close the door? Can we do it from here? Swipe up. Slide to close door. Alright, let's try that. Okay, and it looks like, so unlock, adjust positions. So this is lumbar that I'm controlling. And then reclining this bit forward, so it is quite nice. And then there's also a zero gravity. Let's test that. So zero gravity just pushes it out, so very, very comfortable. Could get used to this. How much space is in the back? Not a lot when it's like that. And then for the front, looks like there's a tray that folds out. Eat your breakfast there, have some coffee. There you go. Alright, so to push it back, maybe we just push reset, and that brings it all back. So you've also got massage as well. So the dots are just indicating where they're at. Can you move them around? Can't seem to move those around. So I think it's just turning on, and I think it might gradually just move up and down. So other than that, what do we have? Temperature for the aircon. That bit there is ascend and descend for the windows as well. Okay, so it's all done from here. Doors open, close from here as well, so that's pretty cool. So you go back. What other things do we have? Oh, you got a fridge. Look at that. Quite a lot of settings that you can actually do. So fridge, I presume, is potentially down here, I believe. Look at that. And then you can open your sunroof as well. So we hit open. It's not bad, hey? And then the last thing I'll show you is how to get into the third row. Okay, so to get into the third row, you can manually move the buttons over here, or to move the seat, I mean. Otherwise, you climb in, you've got this space over here. Put one shoe, realistically, fit that through, and you can get to the back. So in terms of back seating though, is it comfortable? Look, it's actually quite decent. I've got room, legs tucked in, and yeah, quite comfortable. I can see you've got aircon vents over here. No TV or anything. 2 small cup holders. USB ports as well, I can see, and speaker or a fan. And yeah, this is supposed to fit 3 people in the back, which means that you do have very limited boot capacity. Alright, so that's me getting out of Denza D9. So this is the Denza B8. So it's a SUV, Side profile sort of reminds me or resemblance of the Range Rover. DMO indicating dual motor, so it's a hybrid, not a full EV. And here's the charge ports. There's a spare wheel camera over here as well. And it is a 3-row SUV. This is what it looks like. So it opens, swings sideways with 3 rows. This is pretty much your boot space. It's a really heavy door. And if that's not a camera, well, it looks like a camera, there's also another one down over here as well. And the one interesting about the Denza B8 that you can see here is you've got the LiDAR sensors across the top over there. And I'm quite sure there's probably quite a few cameras on this car as well. So definitely one that you can see at the front. So we'll check it out in a moment. But it looks quite rugged. Alright, so this is the Denza B8. So this is a hybrid car, as I said, had DMO at the back, so fuel tank on one side, EV charging on the other side. Plenty of buttons over here, EV, HEV, yeah, I'm not too sure what all the other ones are for. Obviously that one looks like an emergency button of some sort. Different drive mode terrains, I presume, phone chargers, big screen. It's quite a nice build, and you do have a really big heads-up display. Don't know if you can see that through the camera, hopefully you can. It's quite nice. And oh, look at this, massage seats as well. Actually pretty good. Could do with these. And this is the rear. So it looks like there's no quick button, not from quick glance anyway, in terms of getting through the back. But that's the third row. And it is electric door handles as well. So as I said, this was a hybrid. That's one side. And this is the other side. And unfortunately we don't have time, but I think that's the B5 up there.
This is actually...
Alright, so that's a wrap. That's the BYD Tech Day. So in summary, when you come in, you need to register, you can get a bus. So I guess depending on the venue where it's at, if and when it comes to your state, it'll take you through to your main area. So what we've seen here is the Z9GT, the Yangwang U9, a couple of other BYD cars. Then they've got the racetrack section where you can test drive some of the cars around. And then over here they've got more of the outdoor area where you could have a ride in the Z9GT, the Denza B5, and then you can check out the B8 as well. So there you go, hopefully it comes to your state real soon. Fantastic event for BYD, only took a couple of hours in the morning. And yeah, free coffee as well, so make it a day. It's only a couple of hours, doesn't spend the full day, so Hope it comes to you all soon. But either way, that's a wrap for me. Thanks so much for watching. As always, give the video a like, subscribe for more content, and we'll see you soon.